There is a type of person you see a lot, but they live as if they are drifting between two worlds. During the day, they wander like a soul that cannot find its way back. At night, they hold their phone like a match. They rub it a few times to make it glow, then burn themselves. They call it staying up late. I call it by another name, a slow self-destruction ritual, a ritual that modern humans are doing every night, with a speed more regular, precise, and colder than any poison. If you have ever lain in bed, not doing anything important, knowing that you should sleep, but your fingers still scroll down, scroll, scroll, then you have participated in that ritual. Today, I do not want to talk about how good it is to go to bed early. I do not want to teach you how to live healthily. I want to talk about a darker truth. No one stays up late for the body. Everyone stays up late because their soul is empty. The human body is the most loyal. It serves us, endures us, and finally dies for us. But perhaps there has never been an era where people have treated it as badly as now. Have you ever seen an old vacuum cleaner? The one that, when turned on, shakes, makes a loud noise, but still tries to function properly? That is the human body that lacks sleep. It is still alive, but lives in a state of silent disintegration. The brain, the sleeping gatekeeper. Imagine you have a guard standing on the ramparts, against the chaos of the world. That is your prefrontal cortex, the place that manages reason, memory, reaction, concentration. And then one night you don't let it sleep. It staggers. It drops its gun. It collapses. Studies say sleeping less than 6 hours a day equals your brain is as paralyzed as if you stayed up all night. But the scarier thing is, you don't know you're paralyzed. You think you're fine. Everyone thinks they're fine. People who lose their minds rarely realize they're losing their minds. That's the tragedy. Liver, a janitor forced to work the night shift. The liver has its own biological clock. It needs darkness to repair, silence to detoxify, and your sleep to stay awake, to work. But you drag it into the artificial darkness of the blue light of your phone, the excitement of dopamine, the whisper of notifications, and the liver begins to fail, like a janitor who has to clean the whole city in an hour. The risk of fatty liver, metabolic disorders, liver failure, all of these do not come from alcohol. They come from a bed that never has its lights turned off. The heart, the ultimate responsible person. The heart muscle never rests. It is the drum that keeps the rhythm of life. But staying up late keeps the sympathetic nervous system always on, like a car running in third gear, without brakes, without slowing down. Blood pressure increases. Heart rate is irregular. Glucose tolerance decreases. Obesity follows. And the shadow of a stroke quietly waits behind the door. It doesn't kill you overnight. It just steadily reduces your HP day by day, like you're playing a game where your character's health bar is constantly decreasing, but you think it's a problem of the future. Why don't we sleep? Self-destruction is both sweet and cruel. Asterisk, asterisk. People are not stupid. We know staying up late is bad. We know we'll be tired tomorrow. We know we need sleep. So why don't we sleep? The answer doesn't lie in the body. It lies in the mind. The phone is not the culprit. It's just a tool of a self-imposed sentence. Asterisk, asterisk. Do you think you stay up late because of TikTok? Because of games? Because of YouTube? No. Those are just anesthetics. The culprit is fear of tomorrow. A suffocating workday. A life where time no longer belongs to you. A feeling of being controlled, forced, dragged. The night is the ultimate rebellion. You stole from me during the day, but not at night. Staying up late is not fun. It's revenge on life. Sleep procrastination. A sign of unconscious self-doubt. People with low self-esteem don't believe they deserve to rest. Don't believe they've done enough. don't believe they have the right to turn off their phones and go to sleep. There's always a voice inside them that says, "Tomorrow you'll fail. Tomorrow is a war you're not ready for. Why go to bed early? You won't be any better." And so they stay up, like someone sitting in front of tomorrow's door but not daring to enter. False freedom, the drug of modern people. The irony. We stay up late not because we like it. We stay up late to feel like we have a choice. An hour of scrolling on our phones feels more freeing than an 8-hour workday. Short, cheap, but extremely addictive. The rebellion of modern people is just a few taps away. And they call it freedom. It's not sleep, it's a crack in the soul. If you want to cure staying up late, don't start with the alarm clock. Don't start with turn off your phone before 11. All of that is just patching up the surface. To cure it at its root, you have to cure the fear and the silent psychological damage. Except, you're losing control of your life. Staying up late is not a bad habit. It's a symptom of a schedule you don't control, a life you don't control, a mind that's always being pulled away by someone or something. Curing staying up late equals restoring a sense of control. Not control of your phone, control of your life. Reset your relationship with yourself. Ask yourself 3 questions. What am I afraid of tomorrow? What am I avoiding? Who have I allowed to dictate my life? When you can answer these 3 questions, 90% of late-night addictions will automatically dissolve. Because the person who sleeps the latest is always the one who is not ready to face himself. Going to bed early is not a discipline. It is an act of kindness to yourself. Asterisk, asterisk, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be kinder to your body. The machine that has served you all your life. Your liver doesn't betray you. Your heart doesn't betray you. Your brain doesn't betray you. Only you have betrayed them for too long. Lessons from the night. Staying up late is not a hobby, not a habit, not a night owl. It is a message from the soul. I am hurting. I am losing control. I am afraid of tomorrow. And the body is just a victim being dragged along. If you want to change your life, don't start by going to bed 2 hours earlier. Start by taking back ownership of your life. There are nights when you stay up not because you want to, but because that is the only time you have control. But remember, no freedom is worth it if the price is your health, your sanity, and your soul is rotting away every day.